fact, it might be even short for Renekton. So he gets his namesake on that one, and now with the final lock-in, Flugo grabs himself the Orianna. They have a pretty wicked... They don't always for long. Now we'll coming down. Oh, he's in. Oh, boy. Slow on to slow. He's got the weak, not going to connect. 2 flashes burned and the power unleashed on top of a heal, and they're going to be able to secure it. Big Koro with the first blood. Big plays from Pallet to make up. See if he grabs it. No, gets nailed. Oh, flash forward. That's going to pull in too. There's an unbreakable on it. And teleport coming down for Red. Fix and Flugo got to bail out. And there is not a whole lot of mana there. Let's see if Friend keeps going forward for the flash. A couple of Coles. And Flugo, he's just trying to walk away, but he's got nothing else he can do. Has swapped right on in, and now Wool tries to go unleashing the power. And the barrel comes out to secure it up. Venus gets the kill. He's got no flash this time around. Mantaraya there's Survivor's glory. It's almost under tower, flashing forward. My goodness, he hasn't been able to get the rupture just yet, but Mantaraya, how far does he want to go? And he goes a numbing. That's not even a level 11 Shogun. Big Koro playing a dangerous game. Pallet on the front line, looking to get the stun off onto Fix. Rocket jumps away, but on the range. Now we're into fights, baby. Now we'll try to get the deletion. He goes down, but he does take Fix with him. It's a 1-for-1 trade up top.
Yeah, no, absolutely outplays him by
starting. LG see this one happening. There's a Glacial Fissure going to land on 2, and they knock it back with the barrel and leave the power on to slow. Oh, they get the stop up onto Red. Oh, no, they cut their losses.
Yeah, unfortunately for Young Generation, Ren's slider.
No, we've seen this one a few times, and Flugo unleashed the power on him, and they even scatter the weak. The shield keeping him alive, and they got a wild growth on now. It's KLG's time to tag in. They pull back now, and Fix has got one. Looking for the reset. He even dodges out the Glacial Fissure. That's the double looking for Pallet. Unbreakable. How long will it be? And Fix is backed off and pushed them back. Let's see if this Young Generation can make it happen, but they've got no strike contest. I think it's going to happen. Teleports on. If it even gets numbed by Mantaraya, that means Ren's going to cancel the CP.
Yeah, they have to cancel it. And now they've got Red.
Yep, there's not a whole lot Croc can do. Deerwolf cut him off. Fix to grab himself the third kill of the game. Looks like they're going to pull in now back in the mid. Oh, but the Hunters become the hunted. Here we go. Deerwolf on. Looking for Venus, gets the slow, gets the stun, and all of a sudden the rest of KLG come knocking. The barrel comes out. But it's a party for Chaos Latin Gamer. Shut down the big Koro. Got to play. I know. He's going to be able to get around the side, scattering the weak. YG getting a little bit low as Mantaraya's here. Well, turning. Flugo. Mantaraya gets another eat off on the support from Young Generation. Red in the back line. But it's going to be Flugo flashing away. And Mantaraya's doing double time with a double kill. Looking for a third. Can he make it happen? It's Naul. And Big Koro going down. That's the last man standing on Young Generation as Mantaraya is still going for the chase.
He's looking for a righteous glory.
Pretty easy to see them taking this one without anybody in the area for Young Generation with how far behind they are. But very difficult all the same. So the next is left. Young Generation one last desperate attempt to try and save this game, but this tower is already starting to fall. That's one gone down. The fight is also going their way. Mantaraya taking everything up, and he even gets an eat off onto Red, but Fix has got the final auto attack. Tearwolf taking through the rest of the Young Generation damage. The final Nexus turret will fall, and soon to be the Nexus. These guys said they wanted to be the next Alvix Nox, and this is step 1. GG for Chaos Latin Gamers.
Honestly, just a very well-rounded and strong performance from the team as well. From start to finish, there was only the minor hiccups in the early game, but their vision was good. It was just the miscommunication of where they were going to be. They still got away from the gangs for the most part, and every single move after those mistakes looks like it was cleaned up. They played good League of Legends towards the end as well. No mistakes to be made, no opportunities for the Vietnamese side of Young Generation to come back.
Yeah, that's the thing. Especially at this stage, you don't often see clean levels of play from emerging regions as well. And not to say that
in that mid lane zone.
Yeah, it's interesting as well because LeBlanc was a champion that popped up again after.
Does a lot of damage. So as respecting the fact that that Nidalee could burst him down, here's the unleashed power onto Caps. Jumps away, the flash by Null. Caps is clapped in the mid lane by Null.
Solo kill by Null. The aggressive play that we were looking to see.
There's the chain of corruption, there's the charm, there's the quickness, there's the jump in. Broxer joins the fray as well. That is a very dead Draven.
4-man bottom, didn't need it, Fed. Go for the second clap.
The ward there actually spots them as they come around. Caps knocked back, flash hook, Pallet. That's another kill onto Caps. Pallet will secure it. TP coming in from Soas to try and save the tower.
You opened up. But look at this. I talked about the lack of flashes earlier. They're going to go for it now.
Doesn't quite get the connection. Explosive cast knocks him back, but the charm is going to land in the end as Big Koro caught up, overextended in the top lane, and will eventually fall to Broxer.
From Reckless.
Got a hook onto Broxer as well. The chain of corruption is going to come down. There's the quickness from Jezus as he tries to lock him up. Caps jumps in, but's knocked back by Ren. Good body buff from him. Jezus goes low. Big Koro is now opening up the axes. He's chucking them into the back of Soas and secures himself a kill. I think I saw 329 extra gold. Is there.
It's a bait. Ren still has body slam flash. Oh, Pallet!
Flash from Pallet. Broxer gets body bopped up. Null's going to get the scat of the week as well, and that is a very dead Sejuani.
They killed the jungler. They killed the top.
Killed the hopes of EU. Caps jumping in. Here goes Jezus as well. Baron down to 2,000. Ren gets jumped out of the pit. The Baron falls. It's gone to Young Generation, and they've still got members alive. Jezus low, but 3 members have died, and it's only Null and Ren who will escape to the backside. Doing a great job of keeping Fnatic alive. Fnatic actually going to chase back onto Venus, but this is an inhibitor gone. For Fnatic, they will get a kill onto the Nidalee, but how much have they lost for this? Venus is still escaping. Eventually, they'll knock him out. He's going to get away. As we're coming into this game, we talked about compositions. We said, Soas might be caught out in the top lane. Pallet comes in, but here is the damage from the Unleashed power. Soas flashes the ball, but you cannot flash away from the biggest Koro on Young Generation.
Looking for the Fnatic brush.
Gonna see if they can set up around Young Generation. Here they go from the side. Broxer jumped in, looking for Pallet. That Thresh still very tanky though as they knock Fnatic back. Young Generation perhaps want to re-engage now as Ren goes to the front line. A charm from Jezus, a 5-man charm. The knockup. Big Koro's still alive and he's gonna pound away on Caps. Ren dead, 2 dead from Young Generation. Fnatic able to collapse, able to get the stopping beating there. They were going into asystole, but the diagnosis was death for Ren as Pallet and him died in that last fight. The Baron for Fnatic will be secured, and they will be able to look to push towards the base of Young Generation. Flanking the TP that could come in from Caps.
Whoa,
back with the scat of the week. Unleashed power!
Blasted!
There is a new fragrance on Summoner's Rift. It's bodied by Null. In this Go Vision. Here comes Ren. The chain's gonna land, but Ren jumps straight in, knocks Reckless in the wrong way, and now Ren is actually caught off at the back. Young Generation trying to get to their top laner, but he is left out to dry. Reckless gets the kill. Caps jumps onto Big Koro, double chains, but Big Koro turns it right back around in his face. Caps off towards the side, looking for the flank. Onto Null, jumps in with the Banshees, but here comes the Unleashed power.
My God!
Caps stands united, just saves him though, and still Fnatic on the Baron. Are they going to do this? Because Caps has TP. Caps come back. Here comes Soas. He's teleported in.
Spirit going in.
HP. Venus jumps in, but they target him down. He doesn't quite get it as Broxer secures it. Now Fnatic still looking for the fight as Pallet perhaps is caught out here. Caps coming in with a teleport and Pallet knocked up. He's going to get taken down as well. The stun into the damage from Reckless. A kill for Fnatic. About the audience.
But not completely. They're walking away. Venus is now, they're going to try to burst it.
Venus can't quite get there. Broxer does secure it, and now Soas is looking for the flank. Has the flash, has the taunt. 3 members of Young Generation lining up for him. Caps lands the chains onto Null, and there's the taunt. That is a shutdown on to the Syndra, and Young Generation just able to escape from Jezus. Caps still has that flank position. Koro, Zhonya's keeps him alive, but Koro will escape to the top. Down to 6,000. He's looking for the steal. Jezus there in the front line. That's going to be a Baron for Fnatic. Great play from them to pull apart Young Generation's defense. Jump away from Caps, and now we'll see Fnatic go for a fight on the other side. Chain of Corruption lands, Desecration Prism as well, all onto Pallet. So it goes in. Jezus trying to connect. Blue Inhibitors dies in the bottom lane as Caps takes it down, and now he's going to join the fight. So it's a great form of stun. Unleashed power kills Reckless, but Caps is just going for the Nexus towers here. Fnatic have been forced back. Caps looking to see if he can win this game.
Yeah, they got to stop him on these Nexus turrets. They might lose one here with the damage from the creeps. Venus getting pulled in from Pallet, and he snaps back. He's trying to finish it, and Null!
He gets it, can't quite take down Null though, and Ren doesn't land the body slam, but the stun does connect. Caps jumps in with the Zhonyas, but Fnatic have lost their 2 carries now, and Young Generation have held on to this game.
They lost, they're gonna try to end. They are done with this game.
No way Zyrene to close this out. Chain of Corruption comes in, Fnatic trying to fight it back. Young Generation still alive. Big Koro is down into the GA. Ren's there, they don't have any more damage. Null trying to do what he can. Big Koro survives the McHugh. Scimitar the knockback onto Proxer, a great locket though, and Pallet lands the hook. Young Generation realize they can't do it because Caps is respawning. Fnatic arms up to Ren to try and dodge around. The chains connect and Caps jumps in. Goodbye, Ren, says Caps, as eventually he will get the kill on towards this Gragas.
Keeping him alive for as long as possible to delay his death timer. This means that he's stuck, and now it's not already ticking. He wanted to die a little earlier than this.
Will eventually go down though. Caps does secure the kill.
Swapped out for Death's Dance for Big Koro.
It's up to him, it's up to Norn, it's up to Venus, who has a death cap of his own. The knockback minion's not quite there. The stun, though, is going to land onto Venus. Big Koro chased off towards the side. There's the Cham. The Cure Scimitar a little bit too early, but it's still Big Koro surviving. So as
Reckless ending the game.
Unleashed Tower. Reckless says, I don't care about your kills. I want a Nexus. The best 50 gold he secured this game.
Reckless ends the game with the team pushing forward, and really the team play there from Fnatic to understand what to do once their enemy had misplayed. The fact that they tried to end the game, Young Generation got too greedy. They pushed up with an Elder Dragon spawning. They could have reset, and Fnatic said, we're gonna run you down mid. We're gonna set up, and they caught Ren.
It may not be the victory screen for Young Generation, but they can take a huge amount of hope from that game as well, pushing Fnatic to 52.
Những cái khả năng bảo kê rất khó chịu để cho Generation có thể vượt qua và hạ gục được Cóc Mò.
Và đấy đánh rồi, quả này đánh.
Cham mất combo, chắc chắn đây sẽ điểm hạ gục vì Cham không còn tốc biến nữa. Chiến công đầu dành cho Corki.
Có dịch chuyển đến và lao vào luôn, đến từ pha giao tranh này.
Rất tuyệt vời khi giữ chân thành công được Javan, và Corki dùng gói hàng vòng ra sau lưng bắn ra Fix. Có luôn chiều cuối dùng rằng thế nào lùi về được với 1 máu. Galio tới nhưng nhóc tỳ trâu hơn, tôi tin chắc là như vậy. Đang có sự bảo kê từ Plugo để cho Cóc Mò của Fix quay ngược trở lại bắn. Khó để có thể hạ gục được nhóc tỳ lùi về. Big Koro đang bắn Lee Sin đẩy khu vực đường trên. 5 thành viên của Chaos Lating Gamer ở đây nhưng chưa thể lấy được điểm hạ gục của ai cả. Galio lao vào lại khiêu khích và nhóc tỳ sẽ là người quyên sinh ở lại đây, chắc chắn là như vậy. Nhóc tỳ vẫn chưa phải nằm xuống. Nhóc tỳ lùi được, chụp một khu đường dưới còn nguyên. Nhưng Corki mới là người bị tấn công trong pha thi đấu này. Anh ta quay ngược trở lại bắn vào Fix, anh ta không thoát được và để lại. Ôi, bắn thấy chưa? Đau lắm. Sát thương phần trăm máu mà không được đâu. Nhóc tỳ tôi nghĩ rằng quả này không còn đường về với quê mẹ rồi. Quay lại cố gắng sử dụng dạn nứt để hất văng được Fix lên thì may ra còn câu được giờ, chứ không cách nào để thoát ra được cả. Galio sẽ phải tốn dịch chuyển, người bị lao vào là Pallet, anh ta thoát ra được với chiều cuối, anh ta quay ngược trở lại cố gắng hất tung và tấn công vào Fix, nhưng thôi rồi, siêu hùng dáng thế sẽ phải thoát đi. Fix bắn rất đau, Naun cần lùi lại, anh ta né được lần thứ 2 của pháo sinh học, câu hết được thời gian của đối phương và cho gắt gặm thành công được Javan. Quay ngược trở lại, đang được bắn là Big Koro và Fix, anh ta còn một máy, anh ta lùi ra nhưng anh ta chỉ bắn vào nhóc tỳ mà thôi.
Chết rồi,
sẽ gục thành công được Fix,
chạy đi đâu
chiều cuối và đó có vẻ như sẽ là quét sạch khi các thành viên đội tuyển Generation vẫn đang muốn đuổi theo.
Bây giờ thì con Baron nó đang nằm ở trên miệng của chúng ta.
Thôi
Mantalia cái này, ông
trắng miệng,
ông này đuối quá rồi.
Ông này trắng miệng. Đánh với nhóc tỳ không ăn thua, quyết định là quay nhóc tỳ với 3 thành viên, cần có Cóc Mò cơ, tôi nói thật. Từng này người không đủ đâu, phải có Cóc Mò thì mới có thể hạ gục được nhóc tỳ, và Cóc Mò đang tới thật đây rồi. Fix đang bắn vào nhóc tỳ, bắn rất đau. Nhóc tỳ quay ngược trở lại thực hiện cú cắn, anh ta bị giữ chân, anh ta cố gắng hất văng đối phương lên, phải ta vẫn sẽ phải nằm mà thôi. Không còn chiều cuối từ Javan nữa thì làm gì? À đây rồi, có cả slow tới nhưng đường giữa. Anh ta hạ gục thành công được Javan. Đường giữa lại vào thôi. Cái tầm này sát thương của Big Koro với kỹ năng W thì đừng có hỏi. Kỹ năng W của Saya cho phép anh ta gây thêm sát thương lên công trình rất nhiều. Và đấy, một điểm hạ gục đổi cái trụ đường dưới.
Này, chơi luôn
đấy, khu đường giữa.
Chơi luôn.
Chói thành công, chiêu cuối dồn vào. Hồi máu rất nhiều cho Fix, sai lầm dành cho Generation hay không đây?
Không.
Họ chưa sai. Big Koro vẫn đang còn.
Nhóc tỳ
chuyển lên là nhóc tỳ. Họ hạ gục thành công được Cóc Mò nhưng họ để lại Saya.
Thôi.
Họ có được khu đường giữa, 6 con lính siêu cấp. Và đội lính đấy tôi nói thật rằng đến Cóc Mò bắn cũng quằn mồm nữa. Và Cóc Mò mà bật cái các ma pháp của mình lên để bắn lính thì sẽ chẳng còn gì để có thể
bắt vào Naun đã bị sai
nhóc tỳ nữa đấy, đang bắn nhóc tỳ này nhưng bị sút. Đây là pha sắc đẹp ép cho Fix phải tốc biến thoát đi. Try Hoop là người phải nằm xuống, sát thương rất lớn từ Cóc Mò. Slow lao lên và đẩy ngược thành công được Pallet về rất đẹp, nhưng đó là Pallet mà thôi. Còn Naun, còn Big Koro đang được bắn. Mantalia lao vào khiêu khích cả 4 người, lùi về được. Corki quay sang bắn hạ gục thành công Mantalia. Fix hết kỹ năng W và không có gì vượt xa được tương đồng cối đá, quét sạch và chiến thắng dành cho Generation để tiến tới với trận đấu tiếp theo đối đầu với Fnatic với một tâm lý vô cùng thoải mái.
Quá tuyệt vời, tôi nói rồi ngày hôm qua nó chỉ là cái gì đấy, nó hơi sai lầm đến từ những thành viên của IG thôi. Ngày hôm nay nó là một trang mới,
nó là cái quyển sách mới tinh.
Utility top laners than for Big Co and Pallet. Broxer looking for this dive up towards the top side. Nocti Box in the shield of Durant.
Soaz took aggro.
To Soaz. Broxer looking to see if he can get the damage. The piece comes out and Soaz goes down. Good kill for Nocti as here comes Venus. Can he crush the spider under the barrel? Broxer takes a barrel to the face, still has the flash. The cocoon looking for the flash across the wall, does land it. Big Co engaged on here with the concussive blows.
One more
Reckless
shot.
needs one more shot but can't quite get there, and now
turn
turns it back around the heel. The kill, Big Co with another for Young Generation.
The biggest hiding in this bush down bottom. Reckless stepping up. They're going to exploit him.
Of it. There we go. He has to jump across the wall. Chased. Glitter Lance. Ignite.
Wow.
Long shot. The Vietnamese. That turret taking ability.
Yeah.
And can you Rift Herald, but that's scattered, and that Rift Herald should be cancelled out. But Caps goes low. The explosive cast takes him down. And Young Generation used the Rift Herald as a bit of a bait and looked towards mid.
Well, I feel like he didn't know that was going to happen.
Like one minion remains, but here comes Reckless. Nor jumps in, trying to take the tower first. Wild Growth knock up with the Glacial Fissure. The stun down, and Reckless gets a kill. Null a little bit over aggressive for that mid lane tower. You're on a ward, my man, and there comes the explosive cast, knocking back Pallet with the Wild Growth, and Reckless is dead. He just was not aware of the vision from Young Generation.
They're going to try to catch somebody who walks up.
There, they're going to catch out Caps, who flashes away. Nor jumps straight into a cocoon. Jezzes puts up the Unbreakable and tries to shield the rest of the Fnatic lineup. Nor continuing to press forward. Caps is low. Already Jezz is dead. Nor still alive in the front line. Soaz there doesn't have the feast, so he can't nom down on the Young Generation. And the Millennials are winning this battle. They've killed so many industries, and at the moment they are killing Fnatic. Young Generation looking for Broxer. Big Co gonna face straight into him. The cocoon hits Pallet, flashes away, and that's who Broxer wanted. Now Broxer knocked airborne. That's a dead jungler, and Young Generation can look straight towards the Baron. About to take Baron away from Fnatic, and Fnatic have something to say about this.
Keep this Cho'Gath out if you're Young Generation.
No feast for him just quite yet.
Almost.
2,000 HP on that Baron. His Jezz is in the front line. Caps up towards the side, trying to steal it. Can't get it. 51 HP, and the Galio secures it. And now Fnatic have to run for the hills because Jezz is going to go down. Young Generation, 8 kills to 2 up. They've been played across the map. Perhaps they've even played themselves because they are investing time into this Baron, and Young Generation are investing time into the base. They're looking for it. 3 members against 2. Venus looking for the steal as well. Knock away. Buster shot. Fnatic get the empowered recalls from the Baron, but can they get away from Nocti and Venus? Because at the moment their Nexus towers are falling. Young Generation are looking for the upset of the tournament as they go for the Nexus towers. The backs come out. Null is jumping around. Null could do the castle in. He can do the back door. He's looking for it. Is he going to get it against Fnatic? Box has killed one. Null, Pallet, Nocti. Young Generation get the win against Fnatic.
No tiebreaker. Young Generation are the number 2 team out of the group, taking down Fnatic.
I told you he'd do it. I told you he'd do it. Null with an amazing play. Young Generation just blowing my mind with how well they played that game. It was methodical. It was clean. They only needed 8 kills to beat Fnatic.
And we're talking about Mac.
Going to be locked away here for Null, and was a champion that he found success this time around. Venus going to be spotted out. Ben gets the dazzle on, looking for this, but Pallet's going to turn up. Make it a 2v2, and Ben has to be very careful. Throws down the flash, and the ignite is there. Good heal comes out, but it's not enough. First blood goes over to Big Koro, and Mystic now a very...
If a Jarvan is ever going to gank, it's usually at the level 6 mark.
There it is. Not wasting any time. Jumps straight in with the Cataclysm, and Big Koro cannot go anywhere. Condi grabs the kill all too easily, and then just walks his way out. Probably grabs
But Condi's got the inside track here if they want to.
Yeah, well, I've seen this one before as the Dazzle's going to get flashed out of, but Big Koro straight into a Cataclysm. Wild Growth is not enough, and the ultimate's going to make sure they secure it from Ben.
The magic damage on the opposing team.
Condi, yeah, there's a big double Cataclysm. It's in fact the Cataclysmic entrance as Big Koro's going to get evaporated, and it's a double kill from 9-5. Could potentially work out, but another engage from Condi. Yeah, 957 looking for more Cataclysm comes in, and that's just the combo that WE seemed to make easy in the jungle.
Effortless from Team WE. The flash was used earlier by Nokia.
Yeah, this could even be an inhibitor potentially, as the Baron will eventually go down, but is it even worth it? Condi locks that one down.
So much work for the team of Young Generation. He just got an inhibitor. They've got a flash out to get him in a teleport. This guy's a machine.
Well, we mentioned that Null is the player that young generation like to play around, and he just got all the respect. However, WE are shoving forward. They have this inhibitor turret on lockdown.
Null's up right now, but WE still want to fight.
Yeah, they do find the taunt on the Cho'Gath, but not necessarily the target they really want to go towards. But there it is once again, the cataclysmic entrance, and it is going to spell once again the death of the big void monster. Inhibitor now going to fall down, but it's not exactly giving them what they need.
Oh, Mystic
in order to finish this one. Oh my god, okay, take it all back. Mystic living artillery lands onto Big Koro, and Null is going to get out of the death chamber and straight back in there again. WE do not want to waste any more time. It's 25 minutes into the game, number 1, and WE have already secured the Nexus. You can't let them get these comfort picks. Chie on the Galio, the Cogmore for Mystic. It's exactly what they want, and young generation gonna have to go back to the drawing board for game number 2.
And that's kind of just an incredible ending when you really put that into perspective. Null gets the bottom lane inhibitor, looks like the hero for them, and there's this really good moment where...
Let's play here in the play-ins. And Null, despite the 0-2 scoreline for the Syndra, certainly did look good. And we got a triple 80 carry comp coming out from WE, but well, thankfully it's the right CS, as they do get a ward in this brush. The red buff is there, and Condi looking for the first blood. Should be able to get it, as the rupture at least lands. Nocti doing a bunch of work, but first blood does go to 957. Relatively even. Condi waiting in the wings. Pallet does need to be very careful. He's moving towards Condi now. The explosion of damage on top of the Lulu, who's looking for Ben. The Ignite shouldn't be enough, as he has popped that potion as well. Venus, bit of a love time lane.
And the Lee Sin, there is a chance with the turret as the focus. If a kill comes out, they're happy for it.
Oh, that scat of the week was amazing. The ultimate comes out from Null, all too easily locks down the kill onto Ben, and Mystic just getting escorted up this lane. The flash comes in, and Venus is going to follow Mystic through an orbs thrown at him.
Taking away that blue buff.
Well, Nature's Grasp is going to come in, and Condi wants to get this one away. Chie is going to be here as well, as the Dragon falls in favor of young generation, but WE, they've got their eyes on the kills as Chie comes in with a fast bomb, all too easily takes that one down, and thankfully for He's not too worried about this whole situation.
I think he's the king of the castle.
He's got a bunch of items. Ultimate does eventually come down as Nature's Grasp. Don't think it'll be enough, as he gets himself back in there. Wild Growth just to make sure that the tree dies. And Mystic, has he turned up in time is the question. Big kickback as the Polymorph comes in at the same time, and Mystic on the wrong side of this fight. Condi now bashed on and destroyed by Null in the jungle, and young generation looking up in the nick of time, but WE doing exactly the same thing. Nocti's been taking so much punishment so far, as 5 members of WE punish the big void machine on the bottom side.
Anything meaningful, as Nocti was just standing still and auto-attacking him. Null.
Yeah, Condi needs to be careful.
Oh my god.
Okay, just not going to work as the kickback onto Mystic as he jumps himself over. 957 so deep as the Nature's Grasp comes in. He's looking for Null to try and take him down, and Chie going to get some revenge for the jungler. Mystic, such a massive shield actually coming in as Big Koro throws out the ultimate. Health bars are going so low as Null still landing the skills, and Big Koro just backing this one up. 957, he's not dying anytime soon, but they're out of damage. Pallet has the shields, he's got the heal, and that is going to be a huge team fight win for young generation.
Effectively the ace is stage. There's one thing you know about WE is
package delivered as Null is in trouble. Condi doesn't find any Mystic shots though, and the ultimate once again going to launch itself towards Chie, not going to get stunned up.
That's a
by
deep
the scat of the week. Yeah, huge one coming out from Nocti, who's going to lumber towards the corner. Ominous, it just eats him round the corner. And now we've got a big problem for the Tristana. There's the alley-oop as Ben wants to try and keep him safe. Oh no, the slow comes in. Rupture not going to land. Remember, there is no feast there, but Venus, he's got some feet. He's just going to kick him in the head.
The kittens if he wishes.
Well, they're going to have to try and do something here as they're all standing behind the Baron. True shot below. Oh, he's going to take down Pallet and now gets himself towards the back of the pit. Their health bars are so low because it's a gun, and he steals away the Baron. Massive play from Condi, and the monsoon
beats Elise Sinners. Nocti's dead.
Yeah, welcome back. Well, WE also now going to invest a lot towards taking him down at the same time. Still feeling fine as Ben's flashing on Null. Okay, that's aggressive. You probably don't want to be doing that, buddy, but Shea's going to turn up with a heck of a lot of the damage. 957 throws out some kittens. and that one's going to lock that one forward. He's still not done as he flashes into Big Koro.
Be able to do damage in team fights. Deep once again.
He's just not having a great time, as he always seems to be surrounded by WE players. Ben not going to get eaten this time, and Shea is going to be able to lock down the kill. 4, 2, and 2 now for the Corki. He's about to hit items.
They will do it fairly quickly themselves. Condi's nearby. Teleports are in.
Yeah, immediately going to come down. Condi jogs his way forward. It's a second steal. This time he's going to die, but who cares? They trade, in fact. It's a 1-for-1. Junglers are dead, but Condi, he's the one that reaps all the rewards.
This isn't fair for Young Gen. Opportunities to steal the Baron and doing it vision.
You don't have to leash the Baron. I know they've got the home field advantage, but that's not what that means. Is yes, the Twisted advance comes forward. I think Noel was there, but he's immediately evaporated. We've got a Tristana jumping forward. The Guardian Angel means that Varus is doing no damage, and eventually he's taken down. Mystic flashes through, wants to take down Paladins. There's the Buster shot on top of the Chogam.
Oh, they're still going.
Yeah, they're going to be able to grab it. Triple kill comes down for the Tristana, and whoever doubted WE, I certainly didn't, as they are going to break open the base of Young Generation.
Honestly, in a game they should have lost Atlas. 3 people dead, 30 seconds, and they have got so many AD carries left. So it looks like they'll be able to end this one. Unless Venus and Palat pull out something special.
Yeah, that was completely ridiculous. There's the kickback onto Shea, but it just means that he can take more chunks out of this Lulu. Another Nature's Grasp comes in for 957 to make sure they can't get out of the fountain, and the Nexus gets taken down. It was even in kills at the end. WE arguably behind for the entire game, but now it's match point in this best of 5 for the home team. That's experience hasn't been the greatest, but that is going to be LeBlanc locked in for Null. So he's going to have a lot of assassination potential, and can Shea be that out there by Mystic, who's trying to get the damage back? Explosive charge, not going to be quite enough as Zero with the Eye of the Storm does come in. Venus turning up the teleports there as well as the Blade Call is in. Mystic still alive for the moment. It's a really good tornado to come out from Zero, but it's not enough, and First Blood goes on. Condi needs to be careful, actually. Here his entrance comes in as Venus kicks back Condi, and my God, that Q went a long way, Noel, and he's going to
trade from the bush if he walks predictably, which is not, but there he is.
Oh, this face check is not what you want, and Shea just ends the life of Noel. The Ignite's enough to do it, and that's the double buffs transition. Shea as well giving a lot of respect here to Young Generation as Shea finds Noel once again. Does need to be careful, but the root comes in. Hero's entrance is there, and Nocti going to colossally smash him out of the fight. 957 makes his way through, but this is dangerous as Featherstorm comes in from Mystic. He's trying to get the work done. They're looking for Null if they can get him, but they still haven't been able to pick one. 957 finally able to lock down a kill, and he's so tanky. Nocti dies as well as Mystic grabs that kill, and they just did not have the damage. Turn up. No Featherstorm available here for Mystic. Does have his flash though and gets himself to the right side, but Null turns up in the end, close to falling, but is able to lock that one down, and thankfully
Shit, he just missed that.
Oh, he did, and he is just going to get jumped on by everyone. He's like, why? I threw him a shock blast. Should have found everything as teleport. He's actually going to come down as well. They're committing to this fight massively. Good Monsoon to try and mix this one up as the hero's entrance comes in. Nocti is a massive body in the middle of this fight as Null is going to fall down in the end. That first pick onto Shea happens every single time, but it's still going to be a relatively close battle. There's the Featherstorm that fights from Mystic. Wants to find more as Nocti's in trouble. Pallet, the first one to go down. Nocti gonna be the second as Mystic calls back the blades, and the twisted advance from 957 says, Venus, you ain't going anywhere, and this should just be another one for the AD carry of WE. Cool guys don't look at explosions and they lock it down. Koro does have to be very careful. Buster shot immediately used as the Baron's down very, very low. Condi just going to find that smite button. This will be absolutely fine, and WE lock it down incredibly low. That shock blast. Big Koro finds himself a dome. That's not what they want. Nor gets exploded. Mystic, all of that damage we were talking about is going to be able to secure it, and now an inhibitor turret in the mid lane will be falling down. 20 of the base. Nocti stunned up. He's a tank, but he's just not that tanky against all the damage that WE have, and he's forced back to the fountain. An inhibitor is going to fall down, but you may as well just head towards the Nexus. 26 minutes into this game. It's game number 3. This is WE looking to secure their spot in the round of 16. They've been touted as the #1 team in China, and honestly right now, they look absolutely stunning. Xie grabs the kill, Venus is dead, celebratory frags coming in for Team WE as the Nexus, the last to fall. Dominant victory from the Chinese home crowd team, WE.
Not the cleanest of 3-0s, but a 3-0 nonetheless. If we erase game number 2 from our memories, it still looked like there was nothing that was going to slow them down, nothing that was going to stop them. Young Generation knew it was going to be an upset if they took even a map from Team WE, but they were not allowed. Condi said no and refused to give them one.
And Young Generation did look pretty good in game number 2, especially in the moments that they had control over, but honestly, it's a little bit inexcusable to throw Barons like they did twice in a row. Did mean that this felt like WE had it in the bag. But that man on your screen taking the front, Zero, subbing in for game number 3, and honestly felt like WE, despite how clean game number 1